Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on February 16, 2016, 12:39 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic, attention Walmart shoppers, part two. I'm going to try to stop making these things over 8 minutes, so I may have more. But I want to bring to your awareness something that you may have heard or already seen on YouTube. I've seen it at least 2 or 3 other times, and I've seen it happen. But it wasn't at a Walmart. It was at another location. On news, there's a news anchor, and I don't know what show it was. I do remember watching it. They were talking about these, like Al Roker, the day he froze up. If you recall that, that was odd. And then it shows close-ups of eyes changing. It's when a transformation from the reptilian into us takes place, or when there is a momentarily slip when the reptilian comes out or begins to fade in, but then it fades back out, back into us. And this is not new. This happens all the time. And I'm seeing more and more, and the biggest evidence I see are the eyes. Used to think that they were taking the eyes and actually doing some kind of Photoshop, but some of the ones I've seen, that's almost impossible to do. And you may have witnessed the same thing by looking at these YouTube blogs. Well, this guy on the newscaster, he got really irritated that at one of the anchors that sat with him that kind of said something that in other words, she kind of how do you put it, corrected him. Oh, no, you're wrong here. Let me tell it this way. He hissed at her, and he did it. I mean, a good 2 hisses. And I thought about that, and I said, I know I've heard that before. Either I heard it out or I heard it there in another location on YouTube. But the point is, these reptilians or these aliens, are they the ones that's been here hundreds, if not thousands of years, or are they a result of the mixing of DNA of man and of Nephilim? Now, I'm using the word Nephilim not to throw you off, but to get you to understand where that came from. The watchers, the original watcher angels that fell, that mated with the daughters of men and their offspring. And I may be completely wrong, but this is what I have understood for years, or the Nephilim. Now, the Bible said there were giants in those days, meaning Nephilim. And after, meaning Nephilim. So, are they building these super armies, super soldiers, this inhuman through man DNA and Nephilim DNA, or from the DNA from the original 200 angels that came down? I would think the original 200 angels, it is their DNA that is continuing. And I say that because the Nephilim died. Again, they were soulless. They died. But then they were brought back. So it had to have come from a being that can't be destroyed. It can be put away, but it can't be destroyed. God says clearly the soul will live for eternity. So, going back to the cave in Afghanistan where they pulled a Nephilim out, calling it Nephilim, and it's a mix. Fallen angel or watcher angels and human. That same practice is continuing today. Hitler tried it, Nimrod tried it, and we're trying it today. So are these things that we're seeing the perfection? How good they've gotten? Is this what we're seeing introduced into society? Reptilians or Nephilim / man DNA mixed, and this is what they've got. I don't know which of the 2 or 3 is the one, but one of them is right. Either watcher / fallen angel, man DNA, Nephilim / father was a fallen angel and man DNA, or is Tom Horn introduced the CRISPR kit, the Cat9. This is the thing that the rave is about. In the next blog, I'm going to tell you how absolutely dangerous that is. Jody Wolf Expoz.